President-elect Joe Biden today addressing the lack of a transition plan as President Trump continues to challenge the results of the election. NewsNation's national political correspondent Dean Reynolds live in the newsroom tonight with more on this.
Rob, after a briefing with business and labor leaders today, the president-elect called for an immediate stimulus package to fight the economic effects of the pandemic as the nation heads into what he called a very dark winter. The president-elect spoke of the economy, the virus, and the politics of this moment, criticizing the Trump administration for resisting a smooth transition of power and what he said were the negative consequences it could have for combating a global pandemic.
If we have to wait until January 20th to start that planning, it puts us behind over a month, month and a half. And so it's important that it be done, that there be coordination now. More people may die if we don't coordinate.
Thank you very much.
President Trump has not offered a concession, a step that could start a formal transition, and he continues to insist he won the election, as he did again today on Twitter. But his lawyers challenging the results have not fared well in court, and he has stayed mostly out of sight while they've been waging their legal war. But he's been active on social media, today claiming credit for the rapid development of a potential vaccine by 2 drug companies in the last 2 weeks. For these great historians, he wrote, please remember that these great discoveries all took place on my watch. Mr. Biden said he would get the vaccine if experts see it as safe and effective, but said doubts about it arise because of the man in the White House.
The only reason people question the vaccine now is because of Donald Trump. That's the reason why people are questioning the vaccine, because all of the things he says and doesn't say, whether is it truthful, is it not truthful, the exaggerations.
At his press conference today, the president-elect also criticized those in the administration who say it's an assault on personal freedom to reimpose new restrictions because the virus is spreading.
What the hell's the matter with these guys? What is the matter with them?
And he called on Congress and the president to ease the financial pain associated with the pandemic.
Right now, Congress should come together and pass a COVID relief package like the HEROES Act that the House passed 6 months ago.
Now, that is a $3.4 trillion bill that Senate Republicans have rejected as too expensive. In his remarks today, Mr. Biden did not offer any middle ground ideas that might break the partisan stalemate. Joe?